Hi, Nastasia. Thank you so much for kicking this discussion off. This is an interesting and fun assignment. I think you'll agree. But let's take a look at your four iterations. You've got the first, which is same point size, same weight, no contrast. Hierarchy established by grouping and proximity. And that's what grouping information and any hierarchy you establish must be accomplished by grouping of information. That's called proximity, and it's a placement. And the general theory is that if things are placed close together, they somehow have some sort of a relationship to the things that are placed close by. So in other words, this line right here definitely has a relationship with this line because they're so close. More so than these two lines, which seemingly don't have a relationship. Right here, you've drawn a little bit of hierarchy simply by offsetting that 1969. So that is drawing some attention to itself. I think that one of the things here, you're kind of limiting your hierarchy here a little bit because you basically have 5 elements. Each one has, there's 2 of them that have a little bit more hierarchy, but basically they're equal in hierarchy. So I would recommend creating a little bit of hierarchy here just by, okay, so you have the Camaro, that's on its own, new sheet metal and revised grill, 15.7s and 427 seat, whatever. Those should be maybe closer together because that is related. It's the topic. These are related, and then these are related. So you are establishing hierarchy, but you're not doing anything other than placement. In the second example, you have hierarchy established by weight and scale. So what you've done here is you've established a little bit with weight, but there's still not a whole lot of hierarchy in this example. For example, where do you want the viewer to look first, second, and third? Right now we know you want the viewer to look here first, but there's no hierarchy here, so the viewer doesn't know where to look next. Okay, let's take a look at the third one. This one's good. I think it's very good. I think you've established some really good hierarchy here. Obviously, this is first position in hierarchy. This is second because A, it's aligned to the first position, and B, it's away from the third hierarchy position. Okay, so you go 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing that was your intent. I see a little bit of alignment issue right here, and it's caused by that period, which you don't have the period anywhere else, so you don't need that period. It's just kind of ruining your alignment. Okay, and then here, I really want you to push it on the final. I really do. I mean, you can do anything you want here. You can use color. Look. You must use a crop portion of the muscle card. That's it, along with any number of sizes of weights and textures to violate. Your image must violate the grid in some way. And also bleed off the page at least 2 places. So yes, you violated the grid here. Right now, I think that there's the one thing I'm seeing is the grid. I'm not seeing a whole lot of strict adherence to the grid here. Maybe if you were to overlay a grid on one of your examples, we could see how this, but right now you've got, boy, it looks like these margins are not equal. So that would indicate that that margin is definitely not equal to that margin. So that indicates some issues with your grid. So keep that in mind. Okay, and then this piece, you could do whatever you want in this piece. You can, I mean, I don't care. It doesn't say you can't use color. So, I mean, keep that in mind. I think that would be really interesting if you were to use color. No, it doesn't say you can't use color anywhere, so let's do it. Anyway, let me show you an example of what I'm talking about. This is a great example. No hierarchy, hierarchy based on proximity, hierarchy based on proximity, adding weight and scale, pushing that idea further, and then finally separating the idea with color and compositional elements. So that's a really good example. Okay, awesome job, very good. All right, I just keep working on your hierarchy, especially working on that grid for the final iteration. All right, thanks very much.